Hey Stampers, Gaynor again. I'm coming back with the sketch I do normally every week. And let me get this picture up if it'll come up. There it is. That is this week's sketch. It's week 17, so I'm coming back to show you my version. Just take my phone off. There we go. And this is the card I've come up with. Instead of having the little tag like the banners coming out, I just thought I'd use some of these metal leaves. Love this plant, beautiful. And I thought I'd use up my papers from the Rooted in Nature because they'll be gone shortly. And yeah, and inside I've just stamped a couple of little dragonflies. And I've done it very lightly in balmy blue because I didn't want it to stain through the paper. So it's simple, it's quick, and these are the leaves I bought the other day. So I thought I'd use them to incorporate at the back of that flower, as if it was leaves were sticking through instead. And these gorgeous gems, I put one there because I made a boo-boo. These gorgeous gems are the ones that the lovely Dana Webb sent me, and they're stunning, so I wanted to use them. I've got all my bits here. This is just one of my thick A4 card bases cut in half, and now I'm just going to fold and burnish it in the middle. So this is 8 1/4 by 5 7/8. The layer then is 3 7/8 by 5 5/8, and the DSP is 5 1/2 by 3 3/4. Just wanted the tiniest little border all the way round. Cute. I have run these two through the Gemini, and it will pop out the two of them. It just saves me running it through twice. So that is the reverse of that, which is going to go on there. This is the fourth one in from the largest. I can get a sentiment strip out of that. This is also from the Rooted in Nature, and so is this. And so is that piece. And then this is just some Whisper White. That actually tucks under there. And yeah, so it's just a matter of laying, stamping, and doing a bit of colouring. And I love this. I love these rectangles. Absolutely love them. So yeah, this is my set, and it's 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's the fifth one in. Sorry, fifth one in. Love it, love it, love it. So we're going to add these two pieces now. I'm just going to use my glue because it gives me wiggle space. Somebody asked me, how do I keep my pin there? Well, I add a piece of a magnet on there with a strip of double-sided tape, and then I peel back the double-sided tape to reveal a bit of the magnet, and then it just sticks on there. So another question answered. If anyone's got any questions, please do leave me a comment down below, and I'll try my best to answer you. And people are asking about measurements on blogs. Oh, I really don't like doing all that. I do so much typing and so much other stuff. I do love my blog, but I'm going to start showing the pad instead, so you can freeze frame it, write down the instructions, and then go away and do it yourselves. Because it can be quite tedious keeping up with a Facebook group, a YouTube channel where you post every day, the challenge, and a blog. Oh, it can be a lot of hard work, and I don't normally come up. I used to, when I was in the kitchen, I used to sit out in the kitchen all day long, and I had plenty of time. Now my craft room is upstairs. I don't normally come up until about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Then I go down for tea, and then I come back up till 10. And in that space of time, believe it or not, it flies. It really does fly. Because I'm having so much fun as well. it just goes, and I just don't seem to have as many hours in the day as when I was sitting downstairs in the kitchen, because I could bob in, I could talk to Mr. Boyce through the door, and you know, I can't stay up here all day long. He'd be bored stupid for one. Oh, I've got to put that one in a second. I've got to put this on. This is 3 7/8 by 1.5, and it's just to go across there, and I do want to try and keep it level. I want to the 1, 2, 3, fourth one up. 1, 2, 3, fourth one up, and then this piece is going to get layered over there. Gorgeous paper, love this. This we're going to stamp on. So the thanks comes from a big thank you. Fingers crossed. I don't think that one's retiring. The flower comes from textures, touches of texture, and so does the dragonfly. And that little flower on there comes from Happy Birthday Gorgeous, and it's just that one there. Plenty of stamp sets used. Get my black ink. So I'm going to try not to get, see, you get all black bits. I'm just going to try my best not to press too hard. So I want this right down at the bottom. Perfect that time, because I didn't press too hard. And this is a new Memento black ink pad, so that's come off lovely. So for my flower, I'm just going to stamp this over the top. Sorry if you can see my head and all my grey bits. Oh, I should have got up a bit more. Never mind, that's still going to still doing what it says on the label, saying thanks. And I love my thank you cards, as you all know. I'm going to get that beautiful flower. I'm just going to stamp that in the centre. Perfect. And then I'm going to just, you can still make out the words thanks, because I'm making thank you cards. And then I'm just going to grab a scrap, because what I did was I just started him off and then just did 3 like that. So that's the stamping all done, and everything's cleaned at the same time. Perfect. I'm just going to pop the lid away to this for a minute. So let me get my pad. So sketch week 17. I'm just going to put thick white cardstock, 8 1/4 by 5 7/8. Fold and score at 4 1/8. The Tranquil Tide is 3 7/8 by 5 5/8. The DSP for that one is 3 3/4 by 5 1/2. This piece is, you've got a piece of DSP then, which measures roughly 3 1/2 by 2 1/4, and the Whisper White is cut at the same This strip of paper here is, you've got one at 3 7/8 by 1.5, and that little strip is 3 7/8 by 1/4 inch. This is pulled out of the 1 3/8 scalloped circle, and the whisper white one is the 1 1/8, and that's it. There's my measurements for that card, and you can adjust according to US sizes. Your layering will be slightly different, but I'm sure you know how to adjust that down. So I'll leave that there just for 2 minutes so you can freeze, write all of them down, and then come back and make this with me then. Get rid of my scrap now. I go in the bin. La 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 la. Oh, I love this bit, the colouring bit. Oh, love it. So with the paler flowers, I just used the light Flirty Flamingo, and with the centres of these flowers just added the dark as dots. Granny Apple Green for the leaves. I think that's just a sweet little flower, and it's a shame that it'll be retiring, but it's staying with me. I've gone through some of my stamp set, and some I haven't used, and I've only just bought, and they're going to be gone in a matter of a week and a half. I know, and it's quite disheartening. So for that flower I used the dark. Because it's on its own. Perfect. And then just dotted in the centre of these. Beautiful. My Granny Apple Green then, just using the thin end for the leaves, and this is the dark one. Oh, I love this bit, the colouring bit. Isn't that pretty? It really, really is pretty. And then my light, just to go up the bodies. And not pressing too hard because I didn't want it to leak through. So there's the colour in. Grab a little bit more glue. That's going to get mounted onto the back of the DSP. They're cute, and even the scallops make it look like a little flower on its own. So now I'm just going to glue this down. And these are my thank you cards. So I'm lifting this up slightly higher than that one. So when I run this piece through, it's roughly in the centre, and that's the same width as that, but it's only 1/4 inch. Whoops, oops. And then just adding it halfway. I pull down just a touch, that's it. Perfection. With this then I just grabbed a dimensional, pop that on the back, and you need 1, maybe 2, it's up to you, because my leaves are on dimensionals. So I take one of those. I haven't took the back off yet because I want to figure out where them leaves are going. And then I'll have the other one right next to it. Then I can take the backing off and drop it on my card. And then just have that poking out the top. Grab these beautiful, gorgeous gems now. And then 1, 2, 3 of those beautiful gems just down that side there. Absolutely gorgeous. Love that. And I didn't do it on the other one, but I'm going to do it now. They're pretty. I'm going to add a little, oh, should I? No, I'm not going to add a gem to there. I only added one on there and there to even up the numbers. I'm just going to grab some Winker Stella though. And I'm going to dot some on my flowers. What a pretty little card. Perfect. Lift that up in a minute for you to see. But you know, when some people say, oh, I don't know how to do this, that and the other, or I've lost my mojo, I always recommend that you go in and do some sketch challenges. You know, you got the basis then of your card there. Take a look at everybody else's and then come up with something totally of your own. But the different cards we have every week just amazes me out. One sketch can turn into so many beautiful cards. So I've added a little bit of sparkle. I don't know if the light is going to catch that. Oh, I don't know. Did it then? Yeah, tiny little bit, but it is on there. I can see it. There we go, there, on that big flower there. So that's my weekly sketch. And we've got a bit of decoration going on the inside. And if you wanted to get technical, you could add a tiny little touch to the wings of the pale pool party, just to break up that white. Just so that it's like glass. And I'm not pressing too hard because it's not coming through, thankfully. Isn't that gorgeous? And a bit of Winker Stella on these wings as well would look beautiful. There you go, there's my version of this week's sketch. I hope you enjoy, I hope you give it a go, and if you do, come over and join us with sketches on the Facebook group, Stamp with Joy. Just love it. So I've got myself 2 thank you cards, which are going to be ready to be sent off because I need to send out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I need to 6, so I might go and make a few more. So, but there you have it. There's my version of this week's sketch. I'd love a thumbs up and a share, that would be amazing. And also, if you haven't subscribed but would like to, please press the button, and also press the little bell. You'll be notified of all future videos. I do post every single day, so come and see what I make tomorrow. Till then, bye.